Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all doing well today. Of course, Jagex drops a blog on the Gridmaster announcement on my one fucking day off that I typically wouldn't have taken. Now, this is a surprise blog that no one really knew was coming. If you've been on Twitter or you've seen my video on the Twitter videos, they were posting like 10-15 second clips of an animation of someone running and putting little gnome tokens in the gnome machine and then nothing happening and saying good morning and then good night to people. And now we have, well, GM Gridmaster. Now it makes sense. It's not Grandmaster, it's not good morning, it was Gridmaster the whole time. So this is the blog, this is the announcement. Let's go through it today and have a look quickly. So first of all, there is a trailer here. Now this trailer pretty much does absolutely fucking nothing for you in terms of context. It is a bunch of cool animation, so it's good for Amentos, who is the artist. He did a great job animating this video, I will admit. But the trailer itself does absolutely nothing for the viewers in terms of explaining what the fuck Gridmaster is. It's just a cool little animation. So go ahead and give him some love. But if you want the info on what's actually going on here, we'll have to go and actually read through the blog. So I'm going to do that at a very quick and classic King Condor fashion. So basically it's going to be a 4-week event of community bingo where everyone's on board, but it's on fresh start worlds, brand new worlds, just like Leagues is, right? You hop to the Gridmaster world and you'll have a brand new fresh account with boosted XP rates. Don't know about boosted drop rates, to be honest, but you'll have increased like access to skipping quest lines and skipping through parts of the game. You'll have access to probably league-based weapons, especially from the last league as well. And what this is going to do is give you a board that you have to fill out and play bingo. That's it, yes. Now, this is a trial, and this is also like a interim to League 6 while they are still in pre-planning of that league. So they're just giving us a bit of a community event in the meantime. Because as we know, Deadman's coming up, but Deadman is not really gonna, it doesn't tick as many boxes as Leagues does for a lot of players because it's mostly for PvPers and then those that wish to exploit the company for real world money. So we've got the Gridmaster coming for a bit, which is community bingo. If you don't know how bingo works, and you'd be surprised how many people don't know how bingo works. I'll be honest, when we talk about bingo in our community on stream, a lot of people go, what is bingo? How does it work? This might be a bit of a reality check for you, but if you don't understand what bingo is as a like concept in the real world, you may need to get your head checked, preferably with a fucking brick. Bingo is very fucking simple. It's fucking bingo. Old people do it at the old timers' home. Get a number and a letter and you tick it off, and if you get fucking 3 in a row or 5 in a row, whatever, you stand up, you yell bingo, and then they have to come and check your card to make sure you haven't cheated, and then you win like $100 or some shit. Exact same concept, but instead of B29, it's Rune Longsword from Kuras, or the Sister's Period Blood from fucking Darkmare, who knows, right? It's an item, it's on a tile, you pick it, or you get the drop, or you achieve the goal, you tick that fucking tile off until you get X amount in a row. Now it looks like you're gonna have an X-axis and a Y-axis with whatever. It looks like you just fill the fucking board out. Bingo comes in many shapes and sizes. You can have like a roll the dice and play like the Monopoly or Game of Life bingo board. You can do point-based bingo, fill the whole board bingo, just line bingo, which is your standard one. Who fucking knows? But it looks like with Gridmaster, it's gonna be whole board bingo, and then these are rewards here on the left and the right as you unlock different bingo tasks, which would be pretty handy. So obviously if you get this tile here, I'd imagine you unlock maybe 1 or 2 rewards here. Akin to bingo, all your challenges will be presented on a brand new in-game interface for you to interact with across your journey. 7x7 grid will be the foundation of your time in the Gridmaster, and it showcase challenges, but it is down to you to pick which order to take on these challenges. Of course, that makes sense. So although you'll be taking on these challenges yourself, you won't be alone in completing each task. Will reward you with a juicy boost to your gameplay. This could be in the form of previous player favorite relics, auto completion of a whole quest line, or maybe even you can actually grow that bush that spawns T-Bows. That's some of the rewards right there, look at that. So it looks like if you complete this task here, you will get 2 rewards here, or so on, or maybe 1 reward, or maybe you got to do the whole line to get this reward, whole line for that reward. Who fucking knows how it works? Because that's a lot of challenges just for 1 reward, but I guess they will be balanced out quite fairly. Not only will each task give you a nice reward, but, so you get a reward per, of course, so each tile will give you a fucking reward, yeah. Not only will each task give you a reward, but akin to the bingo spirit, completing a line, horizontal or vertical, will give you even more power, providing you with all kinds of crazy power-ups from previous league's items. So expect the fucking dog sword and shit like that, like all those echo items and stuff, all along the outside tiles. Why not? Okay, perfect. Look at that. Very simple then. Super simple concept. Brand new world. Start fucking doing tasks. You get a reward for each tile. If you complete the whole line, you'll get a bonus reward. Fill the fucking board. You got 4 weeks. Damn, that's good. I was gonna do a 24-hour, not 24 hours. I was gonna do a week-long subathon bingo event with people during the time that this is out, because this is the fucking. Go through the cosmetics in a minute. There's a date here somewhere. I think it's like 24th of October or something. 15th of October. There. Fuck. God damn it. Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes. Might have to end up clashing with my fucking subathon, but we'll see what happens. In the meantime, we have cosmetic rewards. So you get rewards for doing this. That's it. Cosmetic rewards. Nothing else. But that's like leagues in general. It's good fun. You could probably make these tradable and sell them. You get the grid tabard, which I won't be wearing, but would buy. The swords and emblem is pretty sick, but I won't be wearing, but I probably will buy. And then the login screen chapel cosmetics. I mean, look, this is probably one of the coolest things I've ever put in Player in House. I might actually have to buy a Player in House cosmetic thing for once. I ain't gonna lie. This could be purchased using point accumulation through the grid master. Yeah, look, this is the cosmetic. The burner cosmetic can only be used in the marble incense burner. I don't know what the fuck that is, but that's kind of dope. I like that they've done that. I wonder if one day they'll let you have a fully customizable login screen, but because I like to change those based on themes, maybe you can't. Maybe that's a RuneLite. I think you can do that with RuneLite anyway, actually, can't you? So don't worry about that. Beyond Gridmaster, so there's an announcement here now where they basically want to tell you that this is just an idea that they wanted to play, see how it goes. They have League 6 in the works. They're cooking. It's in pre-planning, very early stages. But also, this is a new bingo system that they eventually want to bring to the main game. So this is more of a trial. What the fuck? This is more of a trial, and eventually you'll be able to make your own custom clan-based bingo boards in-game that you could use rather than making your own custom ones on Discord, I guess. So that, I think it's Discord people do it on Microsoft Word or some shit. So it'd be good to have that in game. It'd be more regulated. Hopefully it's as customizable as normal boards. That's the only thing. There needs to be full customization, more or less, because there are some great nonchalant activities people come up with. I'm sure JX will suss it out neatly for a lot of people. It'll make managing bingo so much easier, as long as money can be, like, I guess buy-ins and reward pools, like prize pools, can be managed properly. That's the main thing, because that can get out of hand and cause some people to scam very quickly. So we just need to keep an eye on that. I'm sure JX has that under control. Bunch of frequently asked questions down below. Who can participate? Anyone. You don't matter if you're an ironman. It's a fresh world account. Obvious answers. How do I access Gridmaster in game? Hop to the fucking Gridmaster world. It's a solo event. Why is there no multiplayer? Wow, the answer right there. Why is there no multiplayer? Because otherwise people fucking cheat. And also then you don't have to do shit to unlock your rewards. Common sense. When will the whole grid be revealed? Probably on the fucking day, maybe the day before, maybe a few days before. Who knows? What's the difference between a community event and a game mode? One's an event for the community, one is a mode to play the game. Why not just do a league instead? Development time cost money. Do I need to complete the entire grid to earn the cosmetic rewards? No, you get points per tile you completed. How do I claim any cosmetic reward from a Gridmaster? At the end of the event, there's probably going to be a fucking shop you spend your points on. Super easy, frequently asked questions, but I bet you these are fucking Reddit tier questions, so glad I was able to answer those for you without actually fucking looking at the answers, because it's common sense. So that's why you're here, and that's why you're going to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. My name is King Condor. That's the Gridmaster blog right there. See you guys tonight for Rune News and the Delve Boss Combat Achievements. Suck a dick. Have a good night. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him. God damn. Fuck me. Look at that boy. It's huge. Big boy.